Self-improvement is usually described as discipline, growth, or responsibility. Reading more, learning more, optimizing routines, refining mindset, it looks like progress. And for many people, it is. But for a specific group of people, capable, thoughtful, already working, self-improvement slowly becomes something else. It becomes a substitute for action. These people aren't avoiding effort, they are avoiding exposure. Execution creates consequences. Self-improvement postpones them. When you execute, you risk rejection. You risk being wrong. You risk discovering that your instincts were inaccurate. That kind of feedback doesn't threaten effort, it threatens identity. Preparation doesn't do that. Preparation keeps identity intact. You can still imagine success without testing it, as long as you are improving yourself. You haven't failed yet. That's the comfort. Execution forces a verdict. Self-improvement delays it. This is where the pattern begins. Capable people don't stop working. They redirect their work inward. They research instead of decide. They refine instead of commit. They learn instead of ship. And the mind supplies a justification that sounds intelligent: skepticism. You start questioning methods, timing, context, whether this is really the right move. Skepticism looks like wisdom. Often, it's just fear, with better language. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of discovering limits. So the system adapts. Another framework replaces a decision. Another insight replaces a risk. Another plan replaces execution. Nothing is technically wrong, and yet nothing really changes. This is where self-improvement quietly changes roles. It stops being about growth and starts functioning as protection. Protection from judgment. Protection from irreversible mistakes. Protection from finding out. Comfort sets in. Not comfort as relaxation. Comfort as comfort. You feel responsible, busy, engaged, but outcomes stay the same. The most effective people don't wait to feel ready. Not because they are confident, but because waiting has never worked. They act with incomplete information. Then let reality do the correcting. Most people reverse this order. They want belief before action, clarity before commitment, reassurance before risk. That order feels safer. It also guarantees delay. Self-improvement supports that delay perfectly. It rewards effort. Without demanding exposure, it feels productive. Without producing evidence. And evidence is the real threat. Because evidence removes ambiguity. Evidence tells you whether you were right or not. Self-improvement keeps things theoretical. Execution makes things real. That's why capable people often stay stuck longer than beginners. Beginners act because they don't know better. Capable people hesitate because they do. They understand the consequences. They understand the risks. So they improve themselves instead. The problem isn't lack of ability. It's misplaced effort. Self-improvement isn't the issue. Using it avoid commitment is. Most people never notice when the shift happens. They just wake up more prepared and no further along. That's the pattern.